Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Rush Hour podcast. This episode is brought to you by Evolve AI. It is a programming app. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the Rush Hour podcast. This episode is brought to you by Evolve AI. It is a programming app designed by many of the top coaches in the powerlifting industry. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Rush Hour podcast. Thanks for joining us. And this episode is brought to you by Evolve AI app. It is a app. Hey everyone, welcome to the Rush Hour podcast. Thanks for tuning in. And this episode is brought to you by Evolve AI. Evolve AI is a programming app created by some of the top coaches in the powerlifting industry, including myself, John Hack, Mike Tashir, and many others. Damn. Hey everyone, welcome to the Rush Hour podcast. Thanks for joining us. This episode is brought to you by Evolve AI. Evolve AI provides affordable expert coaching by uniting advanced artificial intelligence, industry-leading coaches, world-class athletes, and cutting-edge research. Hey everybody, welcome to the Rush Hour podcast. Thanks for tuning in. And today's episode is brought to you by Evolve AI app. It is a programming app that provides affordable expert coaching by uniting advanced artificial intelligence, industry-leading coaches, world-class athletes, and cutting-edge technology. So it's basically a workout program specifically for powerlifting right now, and it really adapts to you based on what you do day to day. So it's really learning your body and going off the feedback you provide. So it's not just the template or not just the program, it's actually learning every workout, and it can tailor your future workouts to how you respond to each of your workouts. So it's going to be something that you can afford. It's the closest thing to one-on-one coaching, and you can join now for free for 2 weeks. Try it out for 2 weeks, and after that it's just $14.99 a month, and you can check that out at evolveai.app. All right, so welcome everybody to episode 3 of the Rush Hour podcast. This is ladies night, ladies edition. So we like to welcome Bria, who's Chad's lovely better half, Hunter Henderson.
Hi.
And Liz, I don't know your last name.
Schultheis.
Schultheis.
Yeah, howdy.
Howdy.
It's Schultheis this whole time, so yeah.
Everyone says Schultheis or something weird.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's a hard one.
So we have Liz on here because she's white, so we have to make it fair. Otherwise,
bitch, I'm white.
Hunter. I was actually thinking that earlier. I was
just
like,
kidding.
I have blonde hair, so I even it out. Yeah. That's funny.
Balance.
I guess Hunter's not white. What is Hunter then?
I am definitely white.
I know. I didn't know.
She's part of the black
different...
I am a part of the black community.
They've adopted you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of, have you guys been watching that Netflix show, the Strong? What's that?
Physical 100 or the
Korean
show?
Yeah, the Korean one.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys haven't?
No.
It's kind of like how do you describe it? Kind of like American Gladiators, but like not the same events, but it's like 100 like really physically strong
Oh,
guys and girls, but
okay.
it's like it's Korean, but it's dubbed or subbed,
Yeah, because
something, whatever.
it's
But
almost like a real life. What's that show called?
Squid Game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that, right?
yeah, well, there's
Sort of
no
same concept.
death. There's no
Obviously,
death
yeah,
factor. So it's not real life. No, yeah, but no, it's more like just physical games, and I forgot how much they win. It's in like Korean, so
It's like
but
300,000 or 300 million won or something. Some shit.
yeah,
It's a lot. Decent
yeah.
amount.
But I feel like
Interesting.
all three of y'all should be on there if they have an American version.
Oh, I'd kick ass.
Not if they're but they're definitely gonna have one. It's just a matter of when.
Intense.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of?
I did see there was a girl last night that they were doing the wrestling in like the little mud pit, and she picked a dude and she threw him like 4 times in the
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Damn.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. You guys check it out.
I enjoyed it.
Savage.
I
She
like
still
watching
lost, but
women
it was
throw men.
dope to
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll start off with some background, get some of the basics down, and then we'll get to the juicy stuff. Who wants to start first? Just talk us. Okay, I'll look at Liz because she's she made us wait for her, so she has to go first. Liz, just talk about yourself. Like, where'd you grow up? Sports.
Myself.
What you doing now?
I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, but I now live in Denver, Colorado. Moved here like a year ago, so super exciting. Love the mountains. Played sports growing up, but didn't really like lift or anything. And then once I got to college, I did CrossFit. That was fun. And then I did bodybuilding for 5 years. Got to nationals. And
I
then
did not
just
know
realized,
that about you.
Yeah,
That's
it
cool.
was fun. Good time in my life. But
Which category?
Figure. Yeah. It was fun, but I was just like, I didn't want to like take more drugs than I was already taking at the time. And I was just like, I just want to lift and like be healthy and happy. So that's when I started powerlifting like a little over 2 years ago.
Because that's healthier.
Now I'm realizing it's not.
Physically.
2 years in, I'm like, well, then my body hurts.
Everything hurts.
Yeah. And then I went to college at IUPUI for fitness management. That's really about it. I mean, I play a lot of random sports. I snowboard, do a lot of random things.
And then right now, what are you studying? Because you're like sticking people with needles, I see.
Oh yeah. So I just got my EMT. I'm officially an NREMT, so nationally registered EMT.
Nice.
And then people in Colorado can do IVs. So like EMTs can do IVs here. A lot of people can't in other states. A lot of EMTs can't. So as an EMT, I can stick people. Fun.
Nice.
So long term, I want to be a firefighter. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Isn't the hardest thing about firefighting like getting into the interview and academy and opening? Yeah,
just the whole process. I went through the process 4 times or 3 times in Indy, and I went through once here. Didn't really get too far here, but like here you have to have like a lot of experience.
Okay.
So that's why I got all these credentials, and we'll see where it goes.
That's awesome.
And then are you currently just like, so as far as your training is just kind of chilling off season, nothing planned?
Yeah, chilling off season. I have an AC injury, so I'm not even benching right now. I'm just like sort of squatting and deadlifting what feels good, but not like pushing too hard because I love snowboarding, so I've been snowboarding a lot.
Nice.
Yeah, but I am doing the American Pro in October, which I think all of us are.
Yeah,
literally everybody.
Literally all of us here. So that'll be cool.
Cool. Okay, Hunter?
Oh man.
Oh man,
here we go.
It could be short. I think a lot of people have heard you in podcasts.
Yeah. So currently live in Kansas City, Missouri, but I grew up in a really, really small town. Like
how many stoplights?
Stop signs,
Oh.
and there are 2.
That is small.
Yeah. I think I graduated with 16. So
What?
it's
Wow.
very small. No
16
gas
people?
stations, no stores. Yeah. I moved to Kansas City about 5 years ago. Just like needed more like opportunity and stuff. Went to college. I graduated with a bachelor's. Work full time now. Do the bodybuilding, do powerlifting, have a lot of fun with that, as you guys know. Yeah.
What's your job? I know it's like people get it confused or
Yeah, so it's a
complicated.
long, fancy name. I'm a vascular interventional technologist. So basically, I am a scrub tech and an X-ray tech in one.
Cool.
So we do like minimally invasive surgery.
That's cool.
You don't do it. You help.
I assist the doctor. Mhm.
Do you ever like? Do you ever assist and you're like, I could do this shit?
No, no, because we're like pulling clots out of people's brains and like embolizing
Ooh.
arteries, and I'm like, I don't want to be in charge of this.
Yeah. Too much
Yeah,
pressure.
no. Yeah, no, I don't need all that.
And you are exactly 2 weeks out from the Ghost
2 weeks
Clash.
out.
How's prep been? I know we just talked earlier. You hit a good
Yeah.
big squat PR today.
Yeah, so I squatted 565 today, which is holy shit amazing for me.
Yeah.
But this prep has been like, I was telling Jake, my coach, I was like, this prep has been like by far one of my best. Like I'm just super calm and everything's just flows really easy, and like I haven't had pain, knock on wood. I haven't had elbow tendonitis. I mean, this has been a completely different prep for me. So
Nice.
it should be pretty exciting.
Yeah, but you still halfway up on a squat like to shake your head because you're always disappointed in how slow it moved.
Well, sometimes
Never enough.
sometimes I'm just like genuinely like, holy fuck, I just did that.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah.
And then Bria, your turn.
I am from Houston, Texas, born and raised. I moved to, where did I go? Crestview, Florida, because following him in the military. I graduated from high school, joined the military at 18. I traveled Japan, went on 2 deployments, moved to Virginia, moved to California, and then here. Currently full-time student, which is part of the reason why I'm not going to the Ghost Clash meet, because my school load is way too much for me to be traveling right now.
Yeah.
Like, too much. So I'll see y'all at the American Pro. Shoot. I've always been an athlete. I ran track in high school, middle school, elementary. Started powerlifting when I turned like 23, 24.
Yeah.
Here we are. Almost 30, still doing it. Here we are.
Okay, and I love this story, but tell everybody how you and Chad met. Well, there's 2 versions. There's Chad's version and yours version.
There's the truth, and then there's whatever she about to tell
There's
you.
the truth.
How we meet? Yeah, it's true.
So Selena had a after party after the Kern, 2019?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I went with
Is this the one that was at the Del Mar Fair or a different one? That one.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did they have? A monkey? A
bear.
A bear?
Polar
Yeah.
bear.
Crazy.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
They had a
Yeah.
polar bear in front of the entrance to the meet.
Like
Oh,
a real life
okay.
polar bear.
Yeah.
Yes.
The meet was at the Del Mar Fairgrounds is like so where they have like the
Okay.
racetrack, but they just randomly decided to bring a polar bear.
Huh.
It was
Yeah.
very
Wow.
random.
Very weird. Yeah.
Yeah. Terrible. So we went to the after party, me and Janessa, and we get there and everybody's there. And somebody is staring at me from across the room while we in there. And I'm just like, what the fuck is he staring at? Well, all the girls are sitting at the table. I'm like, oh my God, who is that? I'm like, I don't know. So we look him up on Instagram. I'm like, oh, he follows me. I scrolled through his page really quick. I'm like, oh, I'll give him a follow back, and I followed him back. Fast forward, he posts some stupid meme talking about you gotta let people know you're slow or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, you gotta tell people. That's me responding to the meme. That's it. Here we are. Years later, married, got a house, 2 dogs. Like,
all right, that's pretty accurate. But
Yeah,
you were shooting your shot.
I didn't shoot my shot.
You jumped in my DMs.
I was responding to a meme. Isn't that what people do?
On the story though, that you jumped in my DMs.
Well, if the heart reaction was here now, I would have did it then. Just beep, kept on going.
So that's pretty accurate. I'll give it that.
I hate that heart notification thing.
So Chad, you were staring, but you didn't make a move.
Oh, no. I swear I wasn't staring. I didn't know nobody in the room, so I'm looking at everybody like, who are these people? Because I competed, and I was trying to see who else competed that was there. So I was just looking around.
Staring.
Apparently, I was staring. So.
He was staring.
Everybody saw you.
Well, okay. Speaking of staring, like recently, especially in social media, like there's the whole thing of like these TikTok girls who are like complaining about guys creeping on them.
Yeah.
When they're really not. I mean, obviously there is good. There are people creeping, and there are people who aren't. So let's talk about like what qualifies as someone creeping on you, and what is just like what is innocent. What is like I'm just in between sets looking at everybody. So
right.
Liz,
you're just talking about at the gym.
Yeah, let's just talk about the gym right now.
Yeah. I mean, if someone's like, I don't know, it's different for Hunter because like everyone's gonna watch her lift some heavy ass weight.
Yeah.
You know.
You just like, I guess for me, like I'm used to being looked at.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Well, let's say not a powerlifting gym, and you're just like a regular commercial gym girl, not performing a giant ass lift, like you're just doing like kickbacks or triceps,
right? Yeah, I'm doing kickbacks.
Yeah, I know you are.
But I guess like after like I've caught you like multiple times looking at me, I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna go up to you eventually and be like, what's up? Like, what's going on? Why are you, what are we doing here? Or I'll like make conversation or something like that. Like eventually it's like, I'm gonna go see what's going on here.
That's how I'm just pretty blunt. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'll just stare because it's easier. You're just like, I'm gonna make you uncomfortable because you might be making me uncomfortable. Why don't you just walk up and say something to me? Why are you looking at me in the gym mirror or from across the gym doing whatever you're doing, staring me down? Like, say something.
Yeah. Actually did this. I've done this a couple times, and like there was a guy I stopped once, and he like introduced himself, and he actually ended up apologizing. He's like, I'm sorry, I've just never seen a woman do that before. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. Like, and it wasn't anything, holy shit, amazing. I think I was benching like 245, something like we don't give that a second thought. But to someone who doesn't see that, it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Like, you probably don't see a woman do that a whole lot. So I can understand that.
If any of y'all went to a regular, like, Planet Fitness or just any other regular retail gym and just did a regular workout, y'all would be the strongest girl in there. So, I mean, if y'all just doing, like, regular compound,
they'd be stronger than guys.
Everybody's looking at y'all, it's going to be like, damn.
Yeah.
You could look like a gorilla and they'd still be like, damn. This girl.
Okay, so what if it's like a guy's just like attracted to you, but he's not like trying to like make a move or like wants to like talk to you?
Well, I don't want a man that's not going to talk to me.
Yeah,
I feel like you just got to be. I need a man that's going to be a man.
No,
like,
I'm saying we're talking about like, is that creepy?
No,
I don't think it's creepy.
Yeah,
no.
Like,
okay.
If I'm like in the middle of my set, but like I think it's something like, hey, if you're using a machine or something, like go up and be like, hey, can I work in with you? Or like, And then if she thinks you're cute, she'll be like, yeah. And then if she's like not about it, she'll be like, no. Or she's just being nice. I don't know. So you just gotta shoot your shot. Just be chill about it. Some people, it's such a big thing on Instagram now. I'm like,
no, it's because people think they're like being creepy is like they're like stalking them or something. But most of the time, like, listen, if I'm in a gym and everyone's there lifting, but then like a girl that is attractive walks in, like you're gonna like look at him more. Or if you're a girl, you see a guy and they're gonna like check him out a little bit more. But the thing right now is like girls are like filming themselves working out, and then they catch a guy looking at them, and they're thinking they're being a creep because they're just looking at him.
So there was a video. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Oh, there was a video of the girl standing in the mirror. She took off her sweatshirt. The gym, what was he, a manager or just one of the trainers there, was standing in the background working with another guy. And I guess he turned around and looked at her, and she was like, "You need to turn around. This is a no-go." Pretty much, she was clout chasing. In my
opinion. She was like, "Can I help you?"
This one.
She's saying, "Can I help you?"
Yeah.
And then he was like, "You can leave," and all this stuff here. And then she posted this on TikTok, making it sound as if he's like watching her and doing all this stuff here. When in reality, he was helping somebody. You're allowed to look around in the gym. Nobody says you can't. But as a woman, don't be a dick to people. Don't be out here like you're pretty much harassing him at his job.
Well, didn't everyone take his side?
Yeah, they did.
I'm pretty sure all the internet was like, bro, you're a bitch. to the girl. Yeah.
Well, it almost seemed like she was like looking for conflict. Like to react that way, that harshly, like you are looking for a reason to be upset.
I think the girls that are posting about it on TikTok and posting that like their outrage is to like be clout chasing and look for that, because most of the time you pretty much have common sense knowing like if they're creeping or not.
You can pick up on that stuff.
Like I get it for like the girls who are doing it, like, oh, they're watching me, yada yada yada. Okay, whatever. But for the other girls who are in the gym training and there's some guy sitting on a machine like taking a picture or recording them, like he has no need to have his phone out like that, but he does. I feel for them. You need to report him. Like, don't just put it on the internet. Go talk to the gym owners and let them know, like, hey, this guy made me uncomfortable. I'm pretty sure he was recording me. Like, tell them. Everything doesn't need to go on the internet. Like, put it at the lowest level possible and then proceed to go to the internet if that gym doesn't do something about it.
Well, also, I don't understand, like, these girls who are filming themselves to be posted publicly for the world to see are offended that someone in the gym is looking at them.
Is looking at them.
Like,
they're making social media content.
Oh, you this one person can't look at me, but the rest of the world can.
You gotta look at my page to see this. Not in person. Feel that.
Look away.
Nothing's free.
I need my views. Okay. Need my Reels play bonus.
Okay, so then like as a side to that, then what do you, in your guys' opinion, what do you think is the gym appropriate time to get for a guy to approach you? If there is an appropriate time, what is the best way to approach you? And like, what do you think would be like a good line?
Oh man. I don't have a problem with it. Obviously if I'm doing something like super important, I don't want to be talked to. I'm also like not very approachable at that time. But a good I don't know, man.
A good pickup line?
A good pickup line to throw on me. Oh, I had a guy. Oh gosh. I had like taken my shirt off, and he had been kind of flirty before, and he like followed me because I was like putting my shirt in my bag, and he followed me. He's like, "Oh, I guess I'll keep mine on then because you look so good." I thought that was okay. Like that made me laugh. Like that was good, but I don't know. Other than that, I'm not a pickup line.
I don't. Are
Anything.
girls' pickup lines? Do they actually work? These cheesy
It has
ones?
to be corny and like funny. Nothing
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
sexual.
Right.
Nothing like
No.
too like nothing creepy. Just if it's like if it's funny and would make her laugh, That's,
Yeah. Like
that's
I want to
positive.
laugh. I don't want to be like, yeah. You just made a joke about my butthole. I don't know. Please don't.
I feel like I think something that I tell guys this who ask me, like, I think you could just ask them for like a spot, or that'd be kind of weird.
Yeah.
But,
No, I've had people
I'd go
ask
for. I mean, I'd go
need a
for it.
spot.
yeah.
I'm like those other guys in the gym. I don't know why you're asking me, but okay.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, why are you asking?
You feel like I'd be like, you look like you could you look like you could spot me better than any of these guys. Do you think you can spot me?
Okay, I'd go for that.
I would go for
go.
that. I
Yeah.
would
Like,
fucking.
it's
I
all
would
you.
eat that
Let's
shit
go.
up.
Yeah.
I would eat that shit up.
And I would
That's
definitely wait
respect.
till you're not like doing a heavy squats. I would wait till you're doing like a lighter lift that you can actually like breathe and relax. Because like if I'm in the middle of a heavy deadlift workout, I don't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah, fuck you. No, absolutely not.
No.
That's funny.
I like head nods sometimes too.
Oh yeah, like
It's
the
like-
eye
Oh,
contact,
yeah,
a little
eye contact,
head
head
nod's
nod.
cool.
Well, hey. I'll be like, hey.
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 That
Okay,
is
but so
funny.
like if you guys are see a guy that you're attracted to in the gym, would you make the first move? Or
Oh
you
fuck
don't
no.
that?
Fuck no.
Nah.
Your girl has no game. Your girl has no game. I cannot. I get anxious. I get sweaty. I can't. I cannot. You gotta come to me, or it's not gonna happen.
Damn.
No, Liz.
Probably not. I mean, I think it's the concept of like, I want a guy that's like, ooh, I want that. I'm gonna go get that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I like that.
I don't-
I like that.
Yeah, I don't want someone. I don't know. I would just.
But do you guys see or understand how, like Hunter just explained, like there's a lot of like anxiety and nerves when like trying to approach a girl,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I think like the most guys don't know how to do it, so they either they fuck up or it comes out weird, or the ones who are great guys, they're not the ones that are gonna go approach a girl because it's
Get all
so-
tongue tied.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
hard. Yeah, it sucks.
I feel like it's harder now because of social media and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it was probably easier back beforehand. People were probably more social, or just I don't know. Because people make it seem to be a weird thing. I actually was listening to a podcast. I guess like even when people go out, it's hard to just like you see someone at a bar to just like go up to someone at a bar and be like start talking and say hey, or if like they're with a group of friends, it's like considered weird nowadays.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Back in the day, guys would come up to you in the bar, buy you a drink. It was nice, and then you'd have to turn and run away because you didn't want to talk to them. I feel really bad for them, but in all honesty, rejection goes both ways, because I'm just like, what if you don't actually, you just see me, you're like, oh, she might be okay, and you get to know me, and like, nah, she's weird. I'm out of here. I don't need that rejection.
I'm out.
Yeah, I don't need that rejection.
That's funny.
You're having a great time.
Y'all could just, I feel like it's easier for girls to shoot their shot, especially on social media, because all y'all got to do is like react to something, and either the dude's gonna jump right on it or he just won't. But if a dude shoots his shot to a girl, especially on social media, boy, you might end up on somebody's group chat. You might end up roasted on the story. I feel for him. It ain't gonna happen to me, but I feel for him.
It ain't gonna happen to me.
Y'all stay safe out there, though.
Yeah. It's anxiety on both sides. I feel it. I feel it for real. But I don't feel
Everyone's
like
scared of rejection.
Yeah. I mean, y'all two shouldn't have no issues. So
I mean, I've been rejected.
I mean, Yeah, probably.
We've all
But
been. Yeah.
I think
At some point.
my
maybe I'll
my
just go.
take my take on rejection is you have to just realize that like everybody's not for everybody.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
it's like, oh, I don't like a black car. I want a red car, and like
Hmm.
it's
Yeah.
just the same thing. So like the rejection part is like you just can't take it personal. It's not like
Exactly.
they're rejecting you, your whole life, everything you believe in. Fuck you. Like that's not the way it is. It's just like,
No.
Yeah.
or you don't know what's going on in their life. They're not looking for a guy or to date or
Hmm.
whatever. So
Yeah.
That's another problem is you're not telling people what you want.
yeah,
Like if you want to
Hmm.
fling, tell somebody that I might just want to fling too. You have no idea. But if you lead me on and
Exactly.
drag this whole process out and you're still talking to your ex-girlfriend, your other girlfriends, that's messed up.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
you don't tell me that and I'm be okay with that. That ain't gonna mess.
all right. All right, so Bria's got the formula. So when you approach somebody, you'd be like, "Hey, my name's Andy, and I am looking for," and then there's like a fling, B, a relationship. That's what,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Perfect. Let's just get it out of the way.
Just get out of the way.
People are scared to be honest, though. There's a lot of pussies
They
out there,
are.
Yeah.
especially men. I don't know. Girls are very blunt. I feel like. Is that true?
No, I think
Andy, I guess.
I think both men and women are. There's blunt people, and there are people who lead
Yeah.
people who lead people on,
Yeah.
people who ghost people. It's just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
It's
ghosting
both.
is so weird to me. Like,
It's
you don't want to talk to me, just
weird.
tell me that.
Exactly. I
Just say
actually
like,
had.
hey, I'm not really feeling you. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Cool. Have a good life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happened
It's
to me
that
once
easy.
here in Denver.
We're
and it was
adults.
so weird. Like,
Yeah.
I even was like, hey, well, I told him I just want to be friends. So I'm like, I don't know if that, because we were talking at first. And then I was like, well, I'm just trying to like be friends because like we connected really well, but like we didn't really click
The
relationship
chemistry.
wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had chemistry, but like compatibility wasn't there. So I was like, well, let's just be friends and then like see where it goes from there because we had a good time hanging out and stuff. And it's like, and he was like, yeah, like that's totally fine. Like I wasn't expecting this like to happen, but like I completely see where you're coming from. I was like, if you're uncomfortable being friends, just let me know. Like I completely understand if that's the case. And he was like, no, that's not the case. I really want to hang out with you, go snowboarding with you, and blah 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 blah. And then just ghosted me. It was fucking weird. It's just like
Why?
because like I would message him if he wanted to go snowboarding. Like I messaged him and his roommate, hey, you want to go snowboarding? And he's like, no response. I'm just like, dude, I even asked, like, if you just want to be friends, like that is fine. Like if you don't want to be friends, that is fine. Like, I don't know. People are weird.
Yeah.
Do you think it's do you guys think it's possible for guys and girls to be just platonic friends
Yeah, I have
and
a lot of guy
hang out all
friends.
the time? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to live with a guy, so
I think it's very rare now. It's hard for people to do that.
There has to
I'm
be
very
enough.
bro. Yeah, there has to be like limits too. Like I feel like
Mhm.
right off the bat, like I tell people, I'm like, hey, I'm not fucking you. Like
Yeah.
it's not
You need to
happening.
set a
Like
very clear expectation
yeah,
up
and
front.
then if they don't want to, because I'm a dope ass person, I know that. And I'm like, if you don't want to be my friend because of that, like, then you don't deserve to be in my life. Like, like, I don't
I'm a
know.
dope ass person.
Exactly. I'm very sorry, I need to turn the slide on. It's getting dark. Just laid back. I feel like all three of us are, and we have that broy mentality. So it's like we connect really well with the guys.
I'm definitely one of the boys. I do not care.
Exactly.
I'm definitely one of the boys.
Yeah, I grew up with boys. Like,
Yeah.
I've always been a tomboy.
Same. I've got 5 brothers. Like, I'm one of the boys.
5 brothers?
That's a
Yeah.
lot.
I did not know that.
Yeah, you'll never meet them.
No sisters?
Are they older, younger?
Like,
That's
I don't know.
crazy.
Go ahead.
Are you what like Bria? What
Where are
age
you
wise?
in that
Yeah.
order?
I am the third oldest. So there's Alec, Brian, me, Shaden, Drew, Keon.
Damn.
Yeah.
Chad, did you have to fight them all?
No, I haven't met any of them, but I don't think they.
Oh, you haven't.
The dad loves me. So
Are they full siblings?
No. All of them are happy. So yeah, so Brian's with my Alex from my mom, and then Shaden, Keon, and Drew are from my dad and his ex-wife.
Great.
Yeah. What a roller coaster. It's been a good time with this family.
So I have 2 older sisters and 2 younger brothers. My dad actually he cheated on my mom twice with 2 different women. So I have 2 half siblings with 2 other baby mamas.
That's fun.
Other than those?
Other
Like,
than
the 2 and the 2? Or those are the 2 and the 2? Sorry.
2 sisters and 2 brothers.
And 2 of them are halves?
And 2 of them are halves.
Okay. I thought you meant 2, and then additional 2 halves.
No.
That's a
lot of kids.
Yeah.
No. And I'm right in the middle.
Yeah.
Well, I'm an only child, so way off spectrum of what you guys have. I was a one-night stand. My parents were never married. My dad didn't know about me till I was 3.
Damn. Parents were married either.
Yeah. Nice. Like they'd never been married ever. Nice.
Nope.
Neither of mine. Mine have never ever been married.
Neither of
like
mine.
have they been married to other people at least?
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Okay. Neither my dad or my mom have been married to anyone else either.
Damn.
Interesting.
I know. It is interesting.
Do they get
They're
along?
broken.
Like, do you all?
I mean, my mom lives in Indiana. My dad lived in Arizona, so when he found out about me, I would go visit there. And then now he lives in Seattle, Washington. So I've always go out there once a year to visit.
Yeah.
And so I'm close to my dad and stuff, and close with my mom, but they don't talk or anything. Yeah, so it's chill. It was nice because I used to like just the traveling aspect. Like growing up was nice.
Yeah.
Getting to check out different states. Yeah, it was fun.
Nice. Okay, Chad, let's bring up your magical DMs. Let's start with like let's just warm up with like some confessions and we just react to it.
All right, so
we confess? What?
No.
What?
Listener or viewer follower confessions.
Oh, okay.
And we just react and talk about it, I guess.
Love it. Love it.
Wait.
Let's do it.
I mean, we could do some confessions too, but there's Q&A later. Yeah.
They had like 12 or 13 questions from you guys. So yeah, that was wild. Wait. Load. All right. So I had some wild ones like the end of January, and they were just kind of really out of pocket. Oh, wait. Okay. Well, somebody had their first threesome this weekend, so that was cool.
Hell yeah.
Good for them.
Love that for you.
I actually talked to that person, and y'all talking about ghosting, and the dude ghosted both the girls right after it. I was like, damn.
Wow.
Yeah. I can't really explain it. I don't know what the hell happened with that. So.
Maybe he didn't do well and he's so embarrassed.
And he's so insecure. I was what I was about to say.
He just disappeared.
I mean, they said they had a good time, so I don't know.
Wow.
Damn. He's like messing up a real opportunity here.
Yeah, I don't see the logic behind that one, but
Huh.
I've ran into some guys that don't like threesomes, so
it's like, why would you? Well, I mean, if you don't know yet, you don't know yet. I guess whatever. All right, so this one threw me for a loop. I'm reading it as the person. I'm fucking my neighbor, and his wife doesn't know. As soon as she goes to work, she's a teacher. he's back over at my place and sneaks in the back. Says, "Or they're like animals," and then he quickly leaves before any of the neighbors know that they're there. So some woman sleeping with her neighbor's husband.
Oh, that's gonna go down.
Wait, a
Yeah.
guy?
That's shitty.
It's a guy
So this is a girl.
sleeping with a
girl.
girl.
Yeah,
The neighbor.
his wife doesn't know. The dude's wife doesn't know that she's sleeping with her.
Does this guy not have a job?
That's what I'm saying. Why are you at home?
Why is he not at work?
You working from home?
So you're telling me your girl is at work.
And you going next door?
Maybe he works from home.
They
Yeah,
do a
man.
lot of remote jobs nowadays, so I mean that's possible. But,
Yeah,
yeah.
I bet they do.
Ow.
Mhm.
Mm, mm, mm.
You think
I
they
wish
have like?
I could like.
You think they have like get-togethers and they're just like?
I know. I
awkward?
want
Like-
more to the story. Like, I need to know these people's
Like
lives.
a block potluck or something, like a
Yeah.
neighborhood
Yeah, like
Christmas party or something.
there's gonna be a Super Bowl party and they're gonna like
all be in the
there
same
and-
room.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Mm-mm.
Oh gosh. Like,
Everybody has
gosh.
Oh gosh.
ring lights.
I want to be in that room.
That's gonna be a fight. All right, so I have another
Wait,
one.
who before you go, who here has been cheated on?
Oh fuck yeah. Many times.
Just not Liz.
Are you
No.
serious?
No?
Not that
Yeah.
I've only been in like. I've been in three serious relationships, and they're all good relationships.
Damn.
For the most
That
part.
is good. I am happy for
Good for
you.
you. That's,
Yeah.
that's good for you.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's some
Yeah.
shit you don't want to feel. That shit hurt.
I don't want to feel it. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
That shit sucks.
And you'll never
I've
feel
had
it
like
again, baby.
it's been where like we are on our break and they went and fucked someone, and that sort of sucked because like I found out from someone else, but like we weren't together, so I can't, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's fair.
that's fair.
Let's see. This is dumb. All right, so once again, this is a girl, and I'm reading it as the girl.
Okay.
And she goes, "Is it bad? I have a boyfriend and we have sex twice a week and I cheat. I don't feel bad. My side piece comes inside my pussy. Then I had to be quick and I didn't have time to freshen up and my boyfriend went down on me."
No.
And
You
he-
are a nasty
Isn't there-
fucking bitch.
Isn't there an end to that? Didn't he say like tasted good?
Yeah, he said she tasted good. And she go, what fucks me up, the first line is it bad? Like, what do you think?
Yes.
Is it bad?
Yes, man.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Wow.
Dude, people
I
like
know.
this fucking
People are
exist.
wild. Dude, these kinds of people. That's what it like blows my mind to think that people like
People
Listen,
really do this shit.
You have 30 seconds to run to the bathroom and put some water in your crotch.
on your vagina.
You
Come
know,
on, fuck.
It's not like he
that's not
came.
enough.
not like
it
he
was
came-
in there. That ain't enough.
Let's say it's not like this guy came in, you jumped out of the window, and your man just came right in straight in the room. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
Like, do you hate
you're-
her?
Jesus fucking
especially if you're cheating, you're not carrying like coochie wipes on you. Fucking up, man.
Gucci wipes.
Coochie wipes. I don't cheat, but I always have coochie wipes on me.
I don't cheat, but I got the Gucci wipes.
All right, so if I'm
Gotta stay
ever out with
fresh down
Liz,
there, man.
if I'm ever out
I
with
got
Liz, I
Gucci
need
wipes too.
I can
They're in
freshen
my
up.
fanny pack.
Yeah, you're
I
good.
got you.
Fuck yeah.
I got you. You need to like clean up your balls a little bit, you know?
Liz is the ultimate meat handler. Whatever you need. Coochie wipes, nose torque, got you.
Amazing.
Anyone's like, you got floss? I'm like, I got floss, man.
Not floss. That is fucking vile. That person needs help. Okay, next.
Therapy.
That was bad.
And I'll have like, I got a lot of these now.
Yeah, go through some of the, or just look at them and see what's good.
Oof. All right, I'm gonna look through some. But I know I have some questions already, and I'm gonna ask that real quick while I look through these. Just like 20 something list of these. What was the first one?
Okay.
I think this will be a good one for y'all to discuss real quick while I look through this. If somebody wants to know who has the spiciest OnlyFans content, since all three of y'all have one.
Oh.
Y'all
Probably
discuss.
Bria.
Oh, sick. I'd say probably Bria.
Damn.
Probably Bria.
That's not a bad thing.
Liz,
I'm gonna be honest.
No.
I be busting
what
it
are
open
you
on my
posting
OnlyFans.
on your OnlyFans?
I don't care. I'm busting it open on my OnlyFans. I'm gonna up my price,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, you know
What do you charge?
I was charging 15, just because
Okay.
I was just like, that's reasonable.
Then
you
that's
get on
nice.
here and
That's a Netflix
like,
subscription.
yeah, like you're
So-
paying to watch TV. I am on your TV. I'm pay per view. It's me. Yeah. So I'm upping my prices. I'm just like,
but then
y'all get too crazy. Huh?
But then within your page, you have a la carte stuff, right?
Yeah, like if you want something,
I have a menu.
Yeah,
yeah,
menu,
I got a whole little thing you can ask for.
But like, so you're like anything goes X-rated
for the most part. But
that's something like I'm saying, like this is something you would normally do, and you're just filming it, not like they're requesting something you would never do, and you're gonna do it just because they want to pay you to do it. You know what I'm saying?
There are certain things that you would have to do.
A lot. There's a price.
I have been paid to.
We have a price.
Yeah, there is a price.
There's a price.
on everything.
There's always
definitely.
Nothing's free.
Liz, what are you posting on your OnlyFans? What kind of stuff?
I mean, like if you do like my monthly, it's mainly you don't even see me naked, so you got to pay like extra for all that for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to pay for the good goods. Yeah,
the good goods.
But
good goods.
But on your menu is like nudes.
Yeah.
And videos.
Yeah, you got to pay for them, but a lot of people won't pay for them because it's like I'd rather pay, say like 200. Someone pays like $200 for a video. Some people are going to think that's obviously expensive, but then I'm getting a lot of people that are like, yeah, like this is live. I'm gonna pay for it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I had someone pay $200 for me to ship my underwear to Spain.
Fuck yeah.
Their address is in Spain. I'm like, okay. Well, that's weird, but whatever.
Damn.
Definitely cool. It's sort of cool.
Did they ask for used ones or fresh?
Oh, used ones.
Didn't specify.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the most this is for each of you. What's the most like single transaction amount someone paid you to do something or for something?
I feel like Hunter's gonna win.
Probably.
This guy wanted 5 videos, and it was like a more personal, I don't know, personal, but he like really wanted to work with me, and like he wanted content that was just for him.
So he gave you instructions of what he wanted.
Yeah. So the first 5 videos he paid $2,500 for them.
Oh my god.
The first 5.
The first 5.
There's a follow-up.
Holy fuck.
We haven't done more than that.
Okay.
We just started. Yeah.
I'm nowhere near that. That's insane.
No.
But I just started doing my OnlyFans again too, like a month ago. Yeah.
Damn.
It has been a learning experience. I will tell you that.
Yeah.
Like the amount of men that want to be picked up or like want like BJs in the air, like men want to be picked up, and it's fine. I think you guys are just scared to say that.
You want uppies?
You want uppies?
You all
I don't.
In this bitch,
I don't.
want uppies, okay?
I don't want to be picked up. I'm afraid of heights.
I don't want to be picked up.
If someone can pick me up and give me a blowjob in the air, they're too big for me.
They're way too big.
He's a strong man.
They're too big for me.
That is a big bitch.
That'd be big.
Oh man, what else? Or like, so obviously the P thing is big. But OnlyFans prohibits the distribution of P because it is a biohazard.
Okay.
So people want like videos of it, or they want
Underwear?
I've gotten requests, or they'll buy the underwear or the leggings. Or I've gotten requests to like shit my pants.
Damn.
Did you
Those are
comply?
interesting.
Did
I
you
have
do it?
not.
Yeah, I'm like,
I have not.
Did you do it?
Okay.
Absolutely not.
We're all waiting.
Did you do it? No. He wanted me to like shit my pants, and then pull.
Oh, God.
Such a strange life I live. He wanted me to like pull my pants down and like show him on camera, and then mail the panties and the pants to him. But I declined.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
No,
price,
thank you.
the price wasn't high enough, so he
No,
he didn't pay enough. That's all.
no.
What would you charge for that? What would have been like, all right, fuck it, I'll do it.
Fuck. That's like degrading though. Like to
Yeah.
have to shit your pants.
I mean, I've shit my pants when I was a kid, so I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
did my pants.
Like, if it's like $1,000, I'll shit my pants.
Just a little.
Yeah,
like
what if
five.
What if you just
5,000.
5,000? Okay, everybody, that
5,000,
the
and I
price
would
is
shit my
5,000.
pants.
It's like you just one day you have to go to the bathroom, you just bring a pair of leggings in there and just shit in there.
Just
what
like,
you
you know
gotta
what?
do.
Fuck it.
Record it.
So, you sharded, man. Sorry, you know. A lot of guys do it.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Happens all the time.
guys do that for
Bad
free
days.
squatting.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Mhm. Damn. All right.
Bria, what about you? What's the biggest transaction?
I can't remember how much it was because I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Well, no, $2,500. That's for sure.
No, I think mine's 500. Like, yeah.
It was probably like 200, maybe. And the guy just wanted videos of me pooping. Like, so this is the
Like,
problem.
From what angle? From
Yeah, what is the
underneath, from like over here. So he needed to be able. I needed to be squatting down, and he
Did he
needed
need
to
to see the poop?
coming out. Like, yeah. So listen to this shit.
Literally.
Yeah. So I sent him this video, and he's like, he's probably gonna hear this, I can guarantee it. He's like, I want full turds. Like, I want to see logs coming out of you. And I'm like, dude, my diet is not set up like that right now. It's too much green in my diet. It's not coming out like that. It's green. And he's like, I want to see everything. I want to see you like. So it started with I had to do anal with one of my dildos, and then he wanted me to pull it out, and it had to be coming out, and he wanted to see turds. And I'm just like,
oh fuck,
because it don't be like that. It be spray, and I'm just like, okay. I do it. I get it, and he pays for it and everything. A while back, he messages me, and he's like, hey, so can I get those videos again? Because once your account is gone, like if you no longer subscribe, once your account is gone, you have to get all your videos again. You have to start over, make a new one. I'm like, nah, fam, I can't. I cannot. I won't. You gotta go.
I will not.
Because I'm not gonna be in my room on my good blankets, holding my butt up and open, kind of like, no.
Wasn't it like the first?
So you really did this?
Yeah.
You really shit on camera?
I shit on camera. And, I mean, I do it for free all the time when I'm squatting.
Yeah.
All right. Was the camera on the floor?
Yeah. What's the camera setup here?
So the camera was.
Is it high?
No, the camera's low.
Okay, I figured.
On your butthole.
Cat was holding it.
Yeah, so it's like if you were to put your tripod up, you had it like angled upward, I guess, like.
Okay.
Aimed at the. Yeah, it's like a little.
Yeah.
Thing. But I had it far enough away so it wasn't going to touch my phone.
Yeah.
And no.
So then your butt's facing the camera, and you just.
Yeah, my face isn't in it or anything. Just my lower, like from my waist down. That's all you can really see.
Gotcha.
How many times did you watch yourself shit?
0. Because when I tell you that video,
you never watched it.
Did you edit it, clip it,
Send it
trim
and
it?
don't watch it.
No, I sent that and deleted it.
Yeah.
I deleted it from my
Delete it.
Yeah.
She deleted it immediately. She's like,
Like I'm all up for like I don't care what you're into. Whatever you like, that's good for you.
Yeah.
I might not be into it, but depending on the price, I might do it. I might try it out to see if it's a hard no for me or not. That is one of those things that is now a hard no. I don't want to poop on camera again. That's pretty great.
Okay.
You want me to pee? I'll pee everywhere. I'll stand and pee. But we're not that again. I'm sorry.
All right. So since we already did this, one of the questions was, can we have the ladies only fans? So can y'all just say y'all's username real quick?
Is it easy to say?
Fuck. I don't know what mine is. I think it's just my name.
Yeah, I think yours is just your.
Yeah, I think mine is just my name.
Yours is
It's in my bio, people.
It's in my link in my bio.
Yeah, if they're sending it on your Instagram, they can just go to their Instagram and fucking click on it. I don't know.
Yeah.
What if they know the name of it?
All right.
Yeah, I'm like, what is that?
Well, we will tell them. Okay, so Bria's is $15 a month. How much is Hunter's?
20.
20. Liz?
Mine's 20, but I think there's a discount on it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's Liz Ann. Liz Ann 1995. But yeah, it's on my Instagram. But yeah, everything we say on here goes on the YouTube, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna ask Hunter. I can't say this. I can't say this. I was gonna ask Hunter too.
Okay.
I can't, and I'd lose a lot of money.
I will cut out this next part. What are we talking about? Hold on.
Right,
Hold
Hunter,
on.
Oh. This is recording in progress.
Oh shit.
Did you?
I thought I was recording this whole time.
It was recording. I remember seeing
it says
yeah, the record is still going.
I think I pressed pause. Okay, so we know the prices. So like, but let's talk about like how many subscribers you guys have. Do you know?
Last time I checked, it was like 5 something. 520 something.
I couldn't tell you.
1.3.
I haven't
how many lists
all this month.
1.3, but I had like 50.
Nice.
Like,
damn, good for you, girl.
I had like 50
awesome.
a little over a month ago. Yeah. Oh.
Hey.
Wow.
Party in Denver. Liz is gonna host us.
Hey, I mean, I am moving into a house next month. I'm not buying a house, but renting a house. So
awesome.
It'll be pretty sick. I do want to start hosting meets here eventually. So I'm going to start coaching for. I can't really release it yet.
Okay.
But I don't think it really matters.
Somebody.
I mean, yeah. So that'll help. And yeah, they transferred over to WRPF, so it'd be cool to we want to grow powerlifting out here, just make it more. It's not really a thing out here.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. Be fun.
Okay. So a little bit more on OnlyFans. So obviously there's some kind of stereotypes associated with it. Now, if you guys, I assume you guys really don't care, but are you do you guys feel the effects of it publicly or from your friends and your family? Or I don't think you care, but can you talk about the blowback if there is any?
I've gotten some comments why would you want to show women, why would you want to be this type of example to women, and I have to point out hey, I have a full-time job, I'm one of the best powerlifters in the world, and I have a side business that is very lucrative. Hell yeah, that's a great example to any woman out there.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I was nervous to tell my parents because my mom's in the military, very strict household growing up. But my mom was actually surprisingly all for it. She even was once she found out how much I was making, she was oh, I'm gonna start one. And I was maybe not, Mom, maybe not. But yeah, so it's actually been pretty supportive. It's only been random people I don't know that have negative opinions about it. But yeah, like even my coworkers, like I was a little worried starting it because I do work at a hospital. So I was like, I don't know how this is gonna work out. But like even my coworkers were like, fuck yeah, this is awesome. Like go for it. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been pretty positive from
Good.
my experience so far.
Yeah. Liz?
I mean,
Same.
that's how it's been for me. I mean,
Yeah.
literally the same. I mean, all my friends, family, I mean, not all my family knows, but like, just because I haven't like, I'm so new to it, I haven't really said anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, very supportive. I haven't had anything negative happen. So, I mean, obviously there's people that are gonna be haters and like say weird things and talk behind your back and whatnot. But I mean,
that's
like people automatically like assume you're a whore. Like if you have a
exactly,
you're a whore and you sleep around. And I'm like, actually, that is not
complete
the case.
opposite.
Complete opposite.
I'm actually the biggest tease ever, and I get paid for it.
Literally,
yeah.
exactly. They're like, people will ask, like, can I get a video of you like fucking someone else? And I'm like, I have old videos. But I'm like, yeah, no, because I'm not fucking anyone.
Yeah.
Nah.
Or like people will like offer, they'll be like, hey, like I can help you film stuff for your OnlyFans. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know you.
Yeah.
Like,
well, yeah.
and you don't know me. Like,
don't you think I have my own people to do this?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm like at that stage now. What?
My mom's been pretty supportive of the whole thing. Like, I told her just because that's my road dog. Like, I'm gonna tell her what I'm doing now. I'm not gonna tell my dad. But my mom knows, and she's like, get on there, bust it open. You know, it's the time that month. Everybody got paid. Like, she is supportive. She's like, everybody else just got paid. You need to be on there. I'm like, yeah, but I got homework. Give me a minute. I get to them in the morning. Like,
It is. It's hard to like keep track, like stay on top of and stuff too. If you're busy with other things in life, yeah.
Oh yeah. Especially like this last month of meat prep, like it has been like the last priority that I have. So it's kind of gotten a little behind, but it's all right.
Yeah. Be back. We'll be back.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
All right, Chad, you got some good questions?
Yeah, I got a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, I got a few. So I think they meant you on this one, babe. They said, what's Brian? But I think they mean Bria.
What's up, bro? What's up, bro?
Brian.
What's up, Brian? Bro?
So,
what's Bria's type when it comes to women when they got a drooly face?
Yep.
What was the second part?
What's Bria's type when it comes to women?
And there was a drooly emoji on the question.
Drooly face. Okay.
I like a nice butt. I'm gonna be honest. I'm an ass woman myself personally. I like women who work out.
Yeah.
Like just because that's what I do. That's what I spend most of my time doing. So you can't not do it.
Do you like them to be bigger than you or smaller than you?
Either or. At that point, it's more of like how much bigger we talking? Like how much more muscle mass you got than me type of stuff. Or, you know.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
You packing something back there in that wagon, I'm all for it. I don't know. I think because I'm standoffish at first, so I prefer a woman who will either come up and talk to me, and then all of a sudden I'm like, ooh, she's obsessed. I'm gonna give her my life. Like she can have whatever she wants from me now. Because it's just like getting a compliment from a woman is so much nicer than when you get it from a guy. So
I love that shit.
Immediately,
I get compliments way more from girls than guys. Way more. Like in person, at least.
Yeah. And they're better. Like hearing a woman say, like, you're a bad bitch. Like that shit fucking
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Yes. You get it from a dude, I'm just like, all right, bro, whatever.
All right, thanks.
All right. Cool story, bro. Watch out.
Watch out.
Yeah.
All right, I got another one. This is for everybody. Well, the ladies, not you, Andy.
Okay.
What are y'all's thoughts on the sexualization of women in powerlifting? Does it ever like overshadow accomplishments? You know, things like muscle mommy kinks or whatever. Or do y'all just not care?
Ooh.
I don't care.
Honestly, haven't given it much thought. Like, not.
Do you even
really at
think that it's
all.
like a huge
I don't-
sexualization thing, or is it more fitness, more bodybuilding fitness?
I would say it's probably more bodybuilding.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I think a lot of the people just respect what you're doing.
Yeah.
What I've experienced. I feel like muscle mommy is just such a loose term now too. That
Yeah,
people
it's
are
very
just,
broad.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
very
it's any
broad,
girl with
yeah.
any girl with muscles.
Any muscles, yeah. So
Okay. Do y'all want a serious question or a fun question?
Keep going.
just
Whatever you
both,
want to
yeah.
get.
All right, so where the hell did it go? All right, this is a kind of serious one, but how do the girls feel about trans women, male to female transition, competing against them untested? It seems way more acceptable than tested trans lifters compete. I know, serious topic, but valid, I think. So basically, how do you guys feel about it?
Damn,
So like a guy who transitioned to a girl and then testing in competing in untested,
Yeah,
Competing in
but as a girl.
as a girl.
yeah, competing against the other women, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So this is gonna sound kind of ish. So I'm gonna apologize ahead of time.
Yeah.
I'm all for, being who you are. I
Yes.
love that. Be who you
Mhm.
feel most comfortable being. As
Yeah.
long as it's not anybody else, do your thing.
Yes.
But also when it comes to competitive powerlifting, where we're going back and forth with everybody seeing who's stronger than who, I don't really think it's fair
No.
in a sense that they would get to compete in our category with us. Like, I don't think it's fair. But also, it might not be fair to them to compete with the guys either.
Because they're
It's
not
like, you might
comfortable.
not be strong
Yeah,
enough to be with guys. You're probably way too strong to be with the girls.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I just think,
I mean-
this is a male dominated sport, and women are like earning that respect, and like I just think I think it's disrespectful. I mean, I'm trying to think of who's a 181 guy or a 165 guy that's like really good. If they came
Jawan.
over here,
Yeah, Jawan.
if he one day said, "Hey, I think I want to be a woman," and he came over in the women's powerlifting, he would absolutely destroy me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's not fair.
That's not cool.
Yeah, even if
Like-
they like got hormones and all that, they've already had built up all this base,
Yeah,
yeah,
you're a biological man.
yeah.
Mhm. I feel like that's just like with any sports because they don't
Yeah.
they're not allowing that yet, are they? I feel like why am I?
I
I
don't.
think it's some Olympic sports they are. It's like
I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I
they
can't
had like a
recall.
3-year hormone or something like that. You had to be on hormones for like 3 years or something, or had to measure at a certain level.
They
But
still have to test, yeah.
I think even then the levels are still like above normal
Mm.
ranges or something. But I mean, I could be wrong. I haven't read the article in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was still under like contention basically, so people weren't
Mhm.
all agreed on it and stuff like that. But yeah,
So, like,
tough.
Yeah.
They should have their
so
own
like, what do we
category.
do? Yeah. What is that? What we do? Like, do we make a
Trans.
trans female
That would be good.
powerlifting? Like, is that what we do?
I think what would be cool is like you did that, like say until we figure something else out. Like say a male to female trans person, their list will count in the male section, and in male to female trans woman section.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool until we figure out like really the science behind it, because I don't know how all that works. Honestly, I'm speaking from ignorance. So
Yeah, because there's different levels of like transitioning.
yeah,
There's a lot. It's a lot that goes into
like
it.
you just decided yesterday versus somebody who's been on hormones for 4, 5, 6 years. You know, that's a pretty big difference. So I don't know where the lines in that would fall, but yeah.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, too, like powerlifting is a hobby. Like we're not required to like accept your transition into these categories.
Yeah.
You know, like it's a hobby. It's not like this is us recognizing you. This is outside of that. This is just something different. So
yeah. I mean, I think it's cool for the sake of inclusion. Because I mean, let's say somebody who's already been transitioning for a while and all of a sudden, oh, I want to try powerlifting. You know, it's like I don't want to fault them either for what category. So kind of, I think for the sake of inclusion, something needs to come about. You know, so they can participate and feel included and like they belong. Because
maybe have specific meets for it or something. I don't know.
Maybe something.
Yeah.
So, not my lane, but you know, I want to.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think there's like, you know, there's girls only meet, so we can do like a trans only meet. I don't know. Maybe unsanctioned. I don't know. Because
something like
the whole records thing is gonna be all
have fun.
A huge mess. Yeah.
Yeah, it shouldn't go towards the records for the females, but like, yeah, if it's just like an unsanctioned, that would be cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a funny one, because they got real serious real quick. real quick. That's a political question almost. So this for everybody. Who'd you want in a celebrity threesome? Let's start with Liz.
I'm not big on celebrities. Celebrity threesome. This is hard. I gotta think.
That's tough, man.
Okay. All right. So female, it's gonna be Miley Cyrus or Billie Eilish.
Fuck yeah.
You know, I'd have a threesome with just both of them too. So, males. You know, I feel like it would probably be fun to have a threesome with like Megan Fox and MGK, just because they seem wild. I really like their style.
I could dig that.
Yeah. Guys, you know, I'm trying to think. I'm just not huge on celebrities, honestly.
All right, powerlifters.
You're funny.
Let's do this.
Let's not do that.
Oh man,
I'm getting in trouble.
Honestly, I can't even think of a guy that I would. Like Demi Lovato came to mind first, and then I don't know on a guy.
If I'll just say like Jason Momoa or like I like Ryan Reynolds a lot.
Ryan Reynolds is cute.
Yeah, I'm not big on celebrities. She's named like 12.
Yeah.
We're brainstorming.
Chris Hemsworth, is that his name?
Thor?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's hot.
Yeah.
He's hot.
Yeah.
He's hot.
You know. Do animations count?
Animations?
Sure.
Go for it.
I mean, you have just as good a chance.
Dude, I'd fuck Vegeta. Vegeta is awesome.
So,
wow.
We need a real life Vegeta.
Maybe not so dramatic with the hair, but you know, I like how he's like dark and it's like
the mean videos.
Yeah.
Rhea?
All right, Hunter, who you got?
I said Demi Lovato and someone else. I don't know.
Thor, she said.
Oh yeah, I'd do Thor.
Thor, yeah.
Thor.
Yeah.
I know Chad is Jennifer Aniston.
Goddamn right.
Goddamn right.
Everyone's That's why I didn't want
Yeah.
to say Thor, because everyone's Thor. Obviously, everyone would fuck
It's okay.
Thor.
That's-
Everyone would fuck
but
Jennifer Aniston too.
But everybody doesn't get them in a threesome. That's the difference.
Let me get Jennifer Aniston and Dua Lipa.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, babe. I ain't coming home.
Cool.
Mhm.
Ain't tripping. I'm still thinking Chris Hemsworth and I don't know. The Rock.
Yeah. I mean,
The
I feel like I'd be
Rock.
like it'd be small in between them, so just like squish me,
yeah.
Squish me.
like lay on me.
That's Bria's kink. Just squish
Yeah.
me.
Just squish me.
Goddamn.
I do it.
I mean, C-Bomb is famous enough, right? Can I say C-Bomb?
Yeah.
Pretty famous.
Yeah, you can throw that out there.
Yeah.
Y'all like his mullet, huh? What was it? The
His
mustache.
stash.
His
His
stash.
stash.
Yeah,
Dirty stash.
I like his swag. Plus, he snowboards, and then like that's hot.
Hmm.
Like if I could just have a bodybuilder or a powerlifter that likes to hike and snowboard, give them to me.
All right.
They're rare.
We're gonna pimp Liz out.
All right. Well, yeah. We'll find this person.
All right.
Just- Oh, I gotta tell mine. I got I think especially in a threesome, I'd be Rihanna
It's a good pick.
and
You've had all this time to think about it.
well, there's like crushes, but then like I'm thinking like a threesome, like just like something like more like wild. I'm always whenever I name like top 5 celebrity crushes, like Kate Beckinsale is always one of them, the underworld girl.
Okay.
I love her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm mad at that.
There's two.
That's true.
She got about Sandra Bullock. She's still fine.
Yeah, it's definitely still fine.
Yep. Andy, do you remember the last podcast we did with the guy with the threesome with his wife when he came home and had to go back to work
Yeah.
in like 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Do you-
Who
Well,
was-
apparently he messaged me back.
oh.
All right, so backstory. Some dude had his first threesome with his wife. He walked in on them. They were already going at it. And then he said he jumped in there 3 minutes and had to go back to work. So we all were discussing it, kind of like, why were you done in 3 minutes? And like, why did you go back to work? Like, how did he plan this? Like, there was a whole lot of questions left unanswered. So he messaged me back today anonymously, right?
Okay.
It's a two-parter. He said, I sent the threesome confession on the first podcast where he was working from home during peak COVID. So that's how that worked out.
Okay.
He said they went out and they came back while he was still working. And he had something to submit that was due the next day, so he had to work late. So they started going at it, and he saw them, and they were all into it. So he jumped into it. He said sex was 3 minutes. There was foreplay, but he did say the sex was only 3 minutes. And he said it was hilarious hearing us talk about it. He said it wasn't his best performance, though, but it wasn't his worst either.
Okay.
So he says he's happy it happened. So
He's just happy.
All right.
Good for him.
he's happy to be there. 3
Yeah.
minutes,
He's happy to be there.
Yeah, just happy to be included.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, finishing 3 minutes in a threesome, whatever. You were there. It's all about the experience.
Exactly.
Take this down. But damn, working from home, I'd have to work extra late. There. Just me, man.
Have we all been in threesomes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And, all right.
Obviously, you guys.
No.
No. Wait,
No,
Ethan, you have?
Chad and Bria? Absolutely not.
I've never been in a threesome.
I would never. No, that's not who I am.
I don't even know what that means.
Mhm.
People still think I had a full-on throuple a couple
What?
years back.
Oh, yeah. I used to get all kind of DMs about that. Like,
Is that real?
Yeah, I'm like, why are y'all asking me? First of all, not Andy's spokesperson. That was great. We got time for one more.
Yeah.
I'll give you guys a serious, or not serious, but whatever. And I think it's good because you're in prep right now, so they want to know, like, how do you guys fight through prep fatigue? And we all know that the last couple weeks of meet prep, 3-4 weeks out, it starts to really beat you the hell down. So how do y'all push through it?
Just got
I know Hunter's just disciplined.
I just get through it. Like, I just have to remind myself like what the end goal is, and I just have to like check in with myself and be like, hey, like, you knew this was gonna be hard. You knew this wasn't gonna be easy. Like, you got this, you know. But yeah, I just do it.
Telling yourself it's worth it. I mean, 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah,
will fly by too. It's not that much time. You can deal with a little pain.
Yeah. And I like mentally prepare myself. Like, those last weeks are like, you know, elbow tendonitis is high, like the water cut starts, like I'm like, all right, here we go. Like, you know, this is gonna be hard. Like, you got it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just kind of push on through it. Like, I'm gonna complain the entire time. Like, but then
I'm gonna complain the whole time, but I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna complain the entire time. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
3 weeks, 2 weeks, boom.
We
already water cut.
Boom.
Yeah, I think
no, you're good.
Yeah, I think you, like, if you have a coach, you have people you talk to, like, it's already expected, so you can just know what's coming, and also know that, like, even if you fail, like, that's not failing a lift happens. And that it's kind of like you got to draw that fine line between like pushing yourself and not doing enough. So would you rather not do enough, or would you rather, you know, push it and then know that you kind of gave it everything you have? And there's also times when you can't trust what you feel. Like, you could go in the gym, warm up, feel like shit, and then you still hit your number.
Oh yeah, it always happens. Yeah.
So I'd rather try and not fail than not try at all, and then I'd live with like my I live with regret. Like, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that. So just show up. You know, that's all you have to, like, that's the half the battle, is showing up.
Just get in there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh, that was a lot. So that's all the NGLs finally. That was tough. I had to get through all the auto-generated BS ones too.
No.
So, did any of y'all have questions that y'all got submitted?
Mine were about OnlyFans and like how much we were making and stuff like that.
We hit all that. So,
Lex did ask which one of us has the biggest crush on her.
It's me.
Is it though?
I'm just gonna say it now. It's me.
Who asked?
Lex.
The girl,
Lex List. Is that what it is on Instagram?
LX List.
LX List. Yeah. She's
Yeah. She's awesome.
Yeah, love her.
She's got a shout out on. Nice.
Okay, one last question for the girls. Who's your favorite powerlifter, female powerlifter?
Ooh.
Current or past, doesn't matter.
Hunter.
Favorite female? Hunter.
Hunter.
Stop! I'm gonna cry.
I remember she was at my meeting.
Hunter?
I was like, I want pictures.
Hunter.
No, are you serious?
Yeah, because if you've ever watched Hunter train, she's a different person, but she's still her, and it's just her dedication is unmatched. Like I would love to train the way that Hunter does. I wish everybody else could train the same way that Hunter does, but we're not built like that. This is, baby, you a godsend. That's different. You're built
I
different.
remember seeing you the first time in Kansas City, and I was like, damn. Damn. She was like in the zone. I'm like, that's legit.
Fucking unit.
Well, I don't know what to say. That was very kind. Thank you. I'm bashful right now. I did not expect that.
All right, who's y'all's favorite male powerlifter?
Oh man,
Wait, Hunter didn't say her female yet.
I don't.
Oh yeah, she did.
No, we wait.
She can't say herself.
Yeah.
Can't say me. That's a little confusing. Fuck. Let me think on it.
Okay. Males.
Okay.
I thought you
Andy,
guys.
I mean, do the guys have a favorite
Oh, I
girl
said Hunter.
powerlifter?
I said
Hunter,
Hunter.
okay.
Yeah.
Probably Laura Phelps and probably Hunter too. Yeah.
I think
Probably.
like
Yeah.
Laura Phelps is a good one.
currently Christy Hawkins would be like a second to me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's so strong.
Like as far as
She
like
is,
athleticism and like personality wise, yeah, those are my two picks. Because Hunter's really really sweet. She works really fucking hard, like a damn robot, and obviously her track record shows too. Laura Phelps has always been really nice to me, and she has a shit ton of clients, and she's a legend in her own.
Yeah,
those are my picks.
She is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
good choice.
Yeah.
I'd probably say Stacy Burr or Christy. Stacy was the whole reason like I got into powerlifting. Like I saw a video of her at the Kern and I was like, holy shit, I want to try that. And then I've always just admired Christy and like looked up to, her strength. She's been in the sport a long time, so.
And she did bodybuilding too.
And she did bodybuilding as well.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah, not bad.
All right. Now males.
Ooh.
Hey.
Yeah.
Bria besides Chad.
Oh man. Okay, now I gotta think about it.
And I can't say John.
I mean, I can't. I know. I'm like, I'm friends with John, but obviously, it's like John's just the goat. So I like Dan.
Which Dan?
Griggs.
Griggs.
He's just, yeah.
There's a lot of Dans.
He's nice.
Yeah, he's just he's a goofball. I thought it was just hilarious too, and I was like, "So what do you like to PR to?" And he's like, "Young Dolph." I'm like, "Okay, Dan."
Holy shit.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to think like the smaller.
I love Joe, just because he's like borderline insane.
Borderline?
Like, yeah. And I think like mentality wise, him and I like match up really well. Yeah, Joe's probably up there for me.
Yeah.
It's hard for me because I've never seen Joe. I haven't seen some people lift in person either. So a lot of you guys obviously you've seen Joe lift in person. So I was trying to like not choose people that I've only seen on Instagram lift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like Dan Bell. I obviously like his strength, but like he's just he can also like have fun with it,
Yeah.
like, drink
he has
beer.
a lot of fun with it. Yeah. And he's so nice.
He's so nice. He's so funny. And his laugh.
Oh my God. It's perfect.
He cracks me up.
His laugh is
amazing.
the best. Yeah.
Yeah,
what about you, Chad? Who?
I'm gonna go with Joe.
Okay.
He's so smart. Yeah. He knows so much.
He's so smart.
It's like
really
never
smart.
ending.
Yeah.
Like he'll say stuff to me and I'm like, yeah. Cool.
Cool. Okay.
That's great.
I need to ask somebody.
John?
I'm gonna go Google that real quick.
I want to pick Joe too, but he's more like my best powerlifting friend / buddy, just best friend in general. He gets on my nerves as much as I also just enjoy his company, and he's a beast on the fucking platform. Also, I still plan on taking his record when my legs work again. They're safe
when
for
my
now.
legs work. Lieutenant Dan.
Squat record, by the way, just in case he listens to this. But probably before him, I probably got into powerlifting because of Dan Green. He was probably my favorite powerlifter before.
Same, yeah.
Because coming up when I first started powerlifting, he was like, he's all on the animal products and shit, and I was like, damn, I want to be like this dude and shit. So
yeah,
still has a crazy ass physique even now. He's been doing this shit for like 20 fucking years. So
yeah.
pretty impressive. So between him and Joe, and then also probably Dan Bill too. His personality is hilarious. Good dude.
Mm-hmm.
Love my dog. And he PRs drinking fucking Coors Light. So I think that's fucking impressive.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay, one more last one, and we'll close this out.
Cool.
Think about what is your personal favorite like powerlifting moment, accomplishment, or meet, or lift, or it doesn't have to be in a meet, just powerlifting wise. What is like your most memorable moment? I'll start so you guys can think. So mine is 2019 Kern at the one at the Del Mar Fairgrounds with the polar bear. That one I tore my adductor completely, like on my third squat, and I finished the meet and somehow won my weight class. It hurt. Like at the time, I was like, I'm just gonna finish. I'll do it. It's gonna hurt already, whatever. But looking back, I'm like, that was pretty fucking stupid. Pretty fucking stupid of me. I could have hurt myself more, but I don't know. I still somehow did it, and I feel like that's something like I'll never forget, and I'll never like. I can remember the feelings of that day, and like after I pulled my last deadlift, and the person in second place missed theirs, I was on the side of the stage. I just started like bawling and crying.
Oh,
and obviously it was like a combination of like all the drugs and just the emotions up and down, and then and then the pain too. It just kind of like all came at once. So yeah, I just totally remember like that moment. So that is mine.
Damn.
I'll go since I'm like a newbie to the game compared to you guys. I mean, I've only competed 3 times, but I would say, wait, 3 times? Yeah, I was like, okay. At my last meet in October for the Power Surge, I mean, it was my first like money meet, and I was not expecting to win money at all. So when they like said I won 3rd place and I won $1,000, I was like, oh shit! I was like, this is awesome. Like. And then I got over, I was like expecting to get close to $500, but just like how shitty I was feeling. And then I had to lose, like, I went to Amber that night. You guys were there. Like, I had to lose like 10 pounds overnight. And it was just like, I don't know what happened with it was just insane. It was stupid. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to go into this meet and have fun, do it. And like, so it's like I went through that whole process of like, shitting my brains out and losing somehow 10 pounds overnight and going in and fucking murdering it, getting a 507 dots and winning some money, getting a 402 squat, which I know is like really nothing to you, Hunter, but like it was just exciting, like
that was cool. That's awesome.
It was fun. So
nice. Yeah.
Chad. That's really cool.
For me, mine is probably the 881 squat I got at the Kern in 2020. Because there's a number I had stuck in my head for like weeks, and it was kind of unheard of to me at the time. Because I think I only had like 3 or 4 weeks in reps where I drove down and practiced with you guys and shit. And I was like, okay, man, I might be able to do this shit. And then when I actually did it, I don't know, it was just crazy. I had Joe and Bree and my wife was there, and it was just like, I don't know. It was like my first real world record because I broke it on my 2nd attempt anyway. I chipped it, but then I was like, I came here for this number, not just a chip. I wanted this, and I came in there and I knocked that shit out, and I was like, yeah. So it was a pretty big moment for me. So everything after that has kind of been nowhere near in comparison. So
yeah, that was your coming out party there.
Yeah, that shit was fun.
I would say Power Surge. So my got really tight, my bench, and I was in tears. I was back
That was
there
insane.
and I'm just like, I can't do this. I really cannot do this. And somehow managed to go out there, benched and deadlifted. But what got me was after my second attempt, Chad came over and he was like, hey, do you want to change your third attempt? And I was like, I want 479. I've been chasing it for a while. I want it. Don't get me wrong, I'm chasing 500, but I wanted 479. So he goes, he changes my third attempt, and I go out there and I pull it. I look up, I get those 3 whites, and I turn to my left, and you see Brianni, Hunter, and Chad right there. And I'm just like, yes, this is my team.
The
And
best moment.
it was so great to have like your best friends right there celebrating a big moment for you. And then we turned around and we were right there for Lex to pull her third attempt after that. And I was just like, this is too much. My energy is through the roof. My adrenaline is through the roof. I'm having so much. I was like, wow, I love this sport.
I love it here.
That shit was insane.
Yeah.
That was insane.
Yeah, that's very great.
When Lex was like on Hussam, when she got on his shoulders, that was insane.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was so fun. That was so cute. It was so cute.
That was like the perfect way to end
yeah.
that
It
meet.
was legit.
That was awesome.
It was dope.
I would say the 650 squats at the Kern. Like just feeling that, like when I was like going down, all I could feel was like light pressure. Like I could not feel the weight of the bar. It just felt so like mechanic. Like
That's
just
crazy.
perfect. Like I stood up and I was like, "Holy shit, I did that!"
I did
Like
that.
it was
Wild.
awesome.
I can't even imagine.
So you're saying like the lift was so like executed so perfectly,
like,
it felt like
and
air,
like,
not air, but
I was just
light.
like so in the zone. Like I couldn't see anything. Like you don't see anything. Like I had what's Mariana's husband's name?
Sergey.
Sergey.
He like, I don't know why, but he was like yelling at me
Yeah,
at the
I remember.
bowl,
Yeah.
and I didn't hear a word he said. Like I was so fucking focused in on this lift, like no one was gonna take this from me. And I like in the hole, I was like, "Yep, got it. I know." Like it was just perfect.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah. Love that for you. Love that for you.
Nice.
Whew.
All right, ladies. Thanks for coming on for our first ladies episode. We gotta call it some kind of segment.
Ladies night.
Ladies night.
Ladies night.
Ladies night. I
I
love that.
Or the sleepover. Lady sleepover. Whatever. But yeah, we'll definitely have different ladies on, but also have you guys repeat because we love you guys and you guys are hilarious.
Love it.
Hell yeah.
And so yeah, we'll keep doing this. And if you for our listeners, if you guys have any requests, like who you want to bring on or want us to bring on, or some questions, just obviously comment. Other than that, follow these ladies and follow their OnlyFans. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and to their OnlyFans. Support.
Thanks for having me.
We'll catch you guys next time.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
That's sick.